Hey everybody, how's it going? I want to talk about the 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500. Now this might apply to all newer Chevy Silverado vehicles. I don't know how widespread this issue is, but I just want to talk about it so you can make an educated decision if you're looking for a vehicle. My husband and I own one. It's a great ride. I'm just going to tell you that. Test drove a Ram, a Ford, I forgot what it was called, F-150, and then the Chevy Silverado, which I found to be the most comfortable and the smoothest ride out there. And so we recently got one. It was a certified pre-owned, had been used as a lease previously, so we were able to get the extended warranty on it. And it had, I think, about 3,000 miles on it and may have been used as a loaner or a rental. I'm not quite sure. But I have to tell you what's been going on since we bought it, and we've only had it's a couple of months, maybe 6 months. And so after we purchased, all was said and done, we would have issues where there was absolutely no sound coming through the radio for the Bluetooth, the phone, AM, FM, null and void. It was complete silence. And so we thought, well, this is weird. You turn it off, turn it back on, and nothing. We connected to different phones, and we still wouldn't have anything. So we called Chevy, and they said, well, there's an update. There's a system update. And I said, okay, no problem, because I have a Honda Pilot, and in my vehicle, I can do this system update at home. Well, with the Chevy Silverado, this is not the case. You have to go into the dealership to do the update. I don't know how long the update takes because normally I drop it off and pick it up, but it's a pain. I'm not saying we're far from the dealer, but it's kind of a pain. And I'm fortunate because our dealer has a shuttle, so at least they could shuttle me home and pick me up. But anyway, so they say, okay, we did the update, and then the radio goes out again, and this is within a month. So we drove it in because it wasn't working, scheduled the appointment, and then on the way home, called Chevy Direct, 800 Chevy number, and they said, you have to call us when you're at the dealer in order to start a ticket on this. And I said, well, I was at the dealer once already. I said, and then I just left there. I just made the appointment. You can call them and confirm. They said, no, you have to call us while you're there. And I said, oh my gosh. Come to find out, the dealer tells me they're getting 10 to 12 cars per week for these updates. I don't know about you, but I'm not going into the dealer every other week to get this update. So I started my ticket. I'm just hoping that it will fall under the lemon law if it continues, that we're going to do a 3 strikes and you're out. I don't know what else to do because honestly, there's nothing we can do. We can't sit at home, update in the driveway, let it run for a while. I am beyond ticked off. I don't care if you pay $5,000 for a vehicle, you want it working. I mean, if you buy a vehicle as is, and maybe you have to change the brakes or maybe one of the lights went out, that's one thing. But when you're spending money on a vehicle and it's a certified pre-owned and everything on the checklist says everything's a-okay, you make sure it's working. So anyways, that's all I've got. I hope this helps someone. Talk to Chevy. Tell them unless this system is updated and it's good to go, that you will not buy one. Find something else. So anyways, that's all I've got, and I'll be back.